How we doing YouTube? It's your friendly gamer SmartEntity here. Today we're going to do a complete review on Mesa. To be fair, I'm not going to do a specialized build, so this is just with a single potato, no formats, and this is a build I'm going to show off in gameplay. Alrighty, so we're in a T4 capture here, going to show some Mesa's powers. So we're just gonna go into some enemy fire, let them shoot at us, and just have a look at how fast the shields drain. So pretty fast. We activate power number 3. The drain is much slower, so power number 3 basically reduces the rate that Mesa takes damage, or it causes damage reduction from bullets. Power number 1, once you activate number 1, you get a counter at the end, so that counter increases as you receive damage or as you do damage to enemies. If you just fire your gun, that counter does not increase. So typically we do about 600 to up to 2,500 crit damage against heavy gunners. Once we activate number 1, we did over 17,000 damage there. So what power number 1 does is, once you activate it, the amount of damage you're pretty much causing accumulates, and once you release number 1, all that damage basically gets forwarded to an enemy. Power number 2, so what this power does is, depending on whether it goes to your allies or an enemy, if it goes to an ally, it increases their damage. If it goes to an enemy, it reduces the enemy's damage. Now, for practicality goals, number 2 is too unreliable to be useful. Power number 1 is definitely useful, especially for high-level gameplay. Only issue is Mesa isn't really the frame you want to take to high-level gameplay. Power number 3 is the power I like the most. It's a power that I pretty much want to have activated at all times. It really increases the survivability of Mesa by quite a significant amount. Now, before activating power number 4, I definitely recommend activating power number 3 first. Just do some energy here so we can have enough energy to demonstrate what I'm trying to demonstrate. Because once you activate power number 4, Mesa cannot move. It pretty much stands there, so you are very vulnerable to enemy fire. What power number 4 does is it pretty much shoots at every single enemy in line of sight and causes very decent damage. And this of course includes Void War. Now, one of the best things about Void War is, because Mesa does 100% accuracy damage, she pretty much guarantees to hit War's weak spot. Of course, you can turn the power on and off. It doesn't really matter. It costs, I think, about 7 energy with max energy efficiency to turn the power on, and obviously off doesn't cost anything, and the energy drain is very slow. So with this power, you don't really have to aim at War. You don't actually have to do any aiming. It pretty much just destroys the enemy pretty fast. And what I found with some exterminator missions is, it's actually pretty nice to just go into a room, press 4, shoot, run to the next room, press 4, shoot, run to the next room, press 4, shoot, and that actually completes exterminate enemy, so exterminate missions very fast. Alrighty, so let's discuss this frame and the build a bit more. So the build is, we put in steel charge to meet the V polarity and obviously give us 18 points. This is a no former, 1 potato build, so we want vitality and redirection for survivability, 1 from top fleeting, 1 from top streamline for that 75 efficiency energy cap. This obviously benefits all powers, but it especially benefits power number 4 because it reduces the initial energy cost as well as energy drain, so it allows us to toggle on and off power number 4 repeatedly without much concern for energy. We got max constitution, max narrow-minded, base continuity for that duration, mainly benefiting power number 3. With this build, we got 45 seconds with power number 3. Obviously, if you're doing a max build, you can put on a ice polarity or a V polarity, and that'll allow you to put on a max continuity, which will allow you to have a longer duration, longer than 45 seconds for power number 3. We put in intensify there because that increases damage done by power number 4, and I believe it reduces the amount of damage you receive when power number 3 is activated. So in conclusion, Mesa is the latest addition to the Warframe arsenal. For low level speed kill, I give it a number 5, even though it doesn't have a very good AoE. Power number 4 costs very little energy, you can toggle it on and off very fast, and it does that pinpoint accuracy aiming as long as within your line of sight, so you can kill enemies pretty fast. I give it a number 5 with high level utility. It's not as bulky as your, I guess, Rhino or Frost, and it doesn't have survivability skills like Nexus Absorb, which is pretty much pure damage stop. But because its power number 3 does do quite decent damage reduction, I do give it a number 6. So versus something like, say, Necros, which have very little survivability at high level by itself, Mesa is a lot better. Farming utility, I mean, it doesn't have particular farming utility like Necros or anything like that, but it can kill enemies reasonably fast, so I give it a number 3. As far as speed runs go, again, because power number 3 causes quite decent damage reduction, it does allow you to run from A to B to C, damage more faster, damage more safer without the need to kill enemies along the way, so I'll give it a number 4. As far as subjective factors go, I have to say Mesa is one of the few frames I have to say I really found it fun and enjoyable to play her, mainly because of power number 4. Power number 3 is very welcome, but power number 4 with that, I guess, animation as well as how it kills enemies is very enjoyable. I really enjoy leveling this Warframe, so I'll give it a number 7. Overall, we got basically 10, 10, 5, so 5 divided by 5, we give it a total overall score of number 5. Alright guys, please like, comment and subscribe. As with Limbo, I don't plan to put in a Forma with Mesa, just because I put in a Forma, they're going to release a Prime a few months later, defeats the whole purpose. And with Mesa, even though it's very fun to play, she's not really suitable for extreme high level gameplay, so I probably won't be playing her that much now that I have leveled her to level 30. Alright guys, again, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.